biggest difference between directing people and directing dogs is that I personally can communicate directly with the actors, and my direction to the dogs needs to be interpreted by trainers. Fortunately, we have brilliant trainers, and they're prepared.
We actually had 22 dogs play Marley in this film, because we take the dog from 5 weeks old all the way up to 14 years old. And in each age group, you can't just have one dog, you need to have 3 or 4 because they do different tricks and different behaviors. Speak. Certainly done movies with more dogs, but they were all playing different characters. So yeah, 22 is quite a lot. There's 2 types of yellow labs. There's the English kind, which is a lot more stocky, more of a boxy head, shorter. Then there's the American field lab, and it's a taller, lankier dog. And we actually went back to the author, and he said that his dog had been a tall, lanky type dog. So that's what we cast, was the American field lab.
This is Clyde. Clyde is what we call the lead dog, which means he will do about 80 or 90% of the movie. And Clyde is a very rambunctious, wild, mischievous dog. When we looked for dogs, we purposely wanted a dog that matches the character of Marley. And I think we found it. Good.
We found Clyde in Florida, and he actually comes from a hunting background. And we got him from a guy that was training dogs to be hunting dogs. And Clyde was just a little bit too crazy for him, and we said that's perfect for us, and drove away with Clyde. Clyde sort of went through what we like to call anti-training.
On your back.
He was allowed to do just about anything and encouraged to do just about anything.
Go on. Dig, 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 dig. He's been encouraged to jump up or destroy things. Most of the training that you do for motion pictures, you want the dog to hit the mark and to be very precise. I purposely didn't do any of that because I don't want the audience to feel that the dog has been trained. And so when we're shooting with Owen, and the dog is, of course, misbehaving, Owen is always behind him telling him, good dog, Marley, good dog. But we have control. No, hey! Most of the time. So I'll show you a little bit of what he does, and most of all, his personality is probably what you're gonna fall in love with. And ready to go, Clyde? Sit, good, stay, lie down, good. Head down, speak. So Clyde gets little treats, that's his reward. Good.
With most animals, it's all about the belly. It's really about finding something that they really like to eat, a treat for them. With dogs, it's a little more than just the belly. With dogs, the treat actually eventually just becomes good dog. It just means you did it good, and because dogs are one of the only animals that actually kind of want to do what you want them to do. Most other animals could care less. So for dogs, the treat definitely helps, but it's really, it becomes your approval.
Sit. Speak. On your feet. Back up. Speak. Good. On your feet. Bow. On your feet. Good.
I say we give them away to a farm. Isn't that usually what you do with dogs that are out of control?
Well, usually you train them.
Or you train them. Come on, down.
So this is Jonah, and Jonah is Clyde's better half, meaning he's the opposite of Clyde's demeanor. Very calm and very zen, very together.
We'll use him in the bed scenes when he's just sleeping in there, or where somebody jumps up and we just need him to stay. Clyde gets a little animated, so simple things like that. Those are what Jonah's good for. Good boy. All right, on your feet. Jonah's other main trick that he had to do was learn how to pee, but not pee. Come here. Right here. Hit it. Get in there, hit it. Stay. Good, stay. Good, very good boy. Very good boy. So we used him for that. Also, you can see Clyde is the face and has that beautiful black nose, and Jonah's got a little pink nose. So we just have to use a little makeup to make him look a little more like Clyde.
Then you have the older dog, which is what Rudy is. And he is actually 10 years old in real life. And he belongs to a family here in Florida, and we're training him for this show.
Sweet, sweet.
He really doesn't like people that much, so it's quite interesting training him.
Go on.
Stay. Easy. Stay. Easy. Easy. Stay. Good. He's what I call the unsociable Marley. He does the scene where he poops in the water in the ocean. He gets the glory of that scene.
Hey, somebody stop him.
No! 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 Careful! Marley, no! Marley!
That's it. He is out.
Probably the craziest antic Marley got into was we were shooting at the park right on the ocean about 2 weeks ago, and it was just a simple scene where Marley's supposed to pick up a Frisbee that two guys are playing with and run away with it. Well, he ran away with it, ran over to the seawall, dropped the Frisbee in the water, and then jumped into the water and swam around the bay. So that was not scripted so much.
You have no idea how many times I hear everyone at the monitors laughing so hard because it's unpredictable. And I hope that's what's going to make this movie believable.
Often I'll just come onto the set and we're working out a scene and it's not even so much what's written. I'll just turn to the trainer and I'll say, what can they do? You know, what can we feature in this scene that we haven't seen before? And they have all kinds of ideas. But there was a long montage in the movie that covers a couple of years in John and Jenny's life. And I had an idea that might be fun to bring John and Jenny to a ball game. Well, it happened that the night that we scheduled to go to the ball game was Bark at the Park night. It was the night where it was okay to bring your dog to the baseball stadium. So Matilda, the trainer, said, well, they should bring Marley to the baseball game. And I said, well, what can we do with him there? And she goes, we'll make it look like he chased a foul ball onto the field and they can chase him. So called the Marlins here, and they said, yeah, you could do it. And you got to do it between innings. And Owen and Jen got on the field and threw a ball, and Marley chased it into left field. The whole scene will be only a few seconds in the movie, but it was hilarious, and that was an idea that was spurred by the trainers.